Perfect.
So, as you know, recently we went over to RKM Training to go get some content creation / seminaring / sparring. Important emphasis on the sparring there. So what we're going to do today is we're going to watch some of the sparring footage that we got last weekend. We're going to go 3 rounds with Mike. I've got 2 rounds with Nate, Mike's student, that I really want you guys to see. Big guy versus big guy, you know what I mean? And then I've got some rounds with some of the people who showed up, some of the other content creators, Sensei David, with Master Dan from Taekwondo Lifestyle, and then some of the other people who watch the channel. Let's get into it. All right, we are starting off here with Icy Mike himself. Doing a little letway arm thing. Hopefully that's not disrespectful. Anyway, starting off all hot here. Narrowly misses a roundhouse kick there. I don't know what that possibly could have been. It doesn't really doesn't make any sense how that landed. I'll have to do some fact checking on that later. Here's that Taekwondo roundhouse kick trick that I've been working on. This leg kick here. Wop, wop, wop. Exactly what we're looking for there. He switched his feet, so I kind of had to hesitate. Icy Mike's side kick does not work. Old Superman to a roundhouse kick flurry. Flurry by Mike. Notices he doesn't want, or actually what probably happened is he noticed there's people behind me and he was trying to trip me. Get out of that one by picking up the foot and going side kick. He tries to get in deep underneath the pits. And then the flying like hammer fist. Nice of him not to go elbow. I'm wanting a frame on top of his head here because I want a reaction of an overhand, because I'm looking to slip and trying to get something out of there. Got him with that. Hold on, I'm gonna have to pause that. I call this the karate special. Mike is doing some fancy feet here. So what he's looking for is a reaction out of me. So I'm like, oh, big hook kick. Oh no, I've missed it. Bink. Touch him on top of the temple. He acknowledges it. It's no secret by now that Mike and I love to meme each other, especially in sparring. He even did it once and ended up with... Actually, you know what? That's funny. With that exact move right there, he goes with the low-high punch that you see at the end of Gekisai 1. Looking for teeps. Looking for that switch kick again. Bop, bop. And then I even come in afterwards. I bailed a little bit more than I should have, though. I didn't know he would have pulled. I was expecting him to... Ooh, a little blitz there by Mike. Moves off the center line. Oh, that would have absolutely swept. And you see a cheeky little headbutt, too? Hold on. And actually, rewatching this, I might deduct coolness points, because I think I might have sidekicked him in the face. It would have been a trade, for sure. Hard to say, but watch this. Ugh. Just uses that dome of his. What's that dinosaur that has the big bulge thing on the front of his forehead? I'm not sure what it is, but it's definitely Mike's spirit animal. I mean, this is perfect case in point right here. Dunk. Like, if that's not the most dinosaur thing you've ever seen. But anyway, so we start off here. Oh, nice uppercut to start it out. I wanted to frame a little bit. You see that little off balancing there. I've been working on my clinch game. We trade right hands there, trying to stay at a range that I can get better at this at punching and whatnot. I try and rush and get a trip here, but Mike does a good job of keeping his feet outside of my range. Pushes the hips on me a little bit more. I throw a tornado kick to a side kick here. Ooh, not gonna lie, I think that's the first time I've ever thrown that combo. But then we have to cut some here because got Cliff and Master Dan over here breaking the unspoken rule. You don't fight in front of the camera. You just don't. It's the content. Oh, look at the little dragon tail sweep there for Mike. Now, Mike and I do a lot of memeing, but at the end of the day, we're definitely getting work in. We're trying to work on things. While some of them may be unusual, a lot of them are helpful. Right here's a perfect example. Looky, looky. I grab the front leg and I sweep from behind. Working on being up close and personal and trading. Great combination there. He goes right body, left head, uppercut. Smooth technique. Trying to frame him. Nice back fist there. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot that was a thing. I'll throw one too. But now it's time for Nate. And then Nate heads over to the aux, and I was like, oh, this is an interesting move. But he was vibing, so we just kind of let it go. But then we had a spar. Okay, so now we're gonna have... All right. I'm sorry, Nate. You gave me footage of you dancing with music that was copyrighted, so I had to. Anyway, so Nate's been working a lot with Mike here. Wanting himself like a championship or something. You know, I guess like some sort of competition or whatever. We don't really do those. We just spar a lot. Anyway, so nice body shots. He's keeping that left elbow high, his front elbow. So I'm thinking, maybe some body shots to the right. Nice little jab there, kind of pokes him right in the eye. Sorry about that, Nate. You can see that right eye still twitching a little bit. Keeping distance. Front kicks were finding a home because of that Mike style of kind of leaning forwards a little bit. However, Nate does a really good job of doubling up jabs, keeping pressure, moving in, which is what you have to do with a style like me. You have to double up the jabs, just like that. Finish up with a roundhouse kick to the legs. Bop. I'm playing a little bit. I want to keep the chin up just a touch, kind of encouraging him to move in a little bit. But right now, we're a little bit later in the day. I'm starting to get tired, and because I'm tired, that chin being up is not the best idea because I have to snatch it down whenever he's coming in, and a little bit of delayed reaction there. Catch the kick. I went for the sweep. He was a little too far away. Legs a little too long to get it. Beautiful white Hayabusa T3s with the gold trim. Ooh, look at Nate rocking it. Great round there. All right, let's move on to round 2 with Nate. This is technically the last round of the day. And let's get into it. Mike often wants me to spar with Nate because it gives him a good look. Not a lot of guys around that are a little bit bigger, move a little bit faster, and I can't help but give a good look because I'm good looking. All right, jokes aside. Like I mentioned, last round of the day, which means usually you let a little bit more go. And what's interesting, when you're tired, you hold back less because you just want it to get to the end point. Ooh, a little side kick there to the face. Didn't mean for it to get that high. Sorry about that. Eating up the body a lot here. We wanted this to look more like a live round, more like something he would run into in competition. Good left-right body hooks there. I notice he's starting to throw more leg kicks, so I'm going to try and interrupt him. Actually, a great counter for leg kicks are side kicks. Good combo there, finishing up top with the roundhouse kick. Actually, hold on. I want you guys to watch this one back. Real fun combo you should try. Inside leg kick, fake, and then a cross. So we talked about this in the tricky video, and then I noticed after I touched a cross, he thought I was gone. Left high kick. I know that he wants to put pressure on me, put me in a corner. Nobody puts Sensei in a corner. So I'm trying to get out of that space so he can't double up those jabs and kind of fire away at the body especially. I think he hit me with a teep there, real nice kick. A little spinning back kick or back fist because I'm tired. Look, this is what I'm talking about. I want to keep that distance away, cut out those corners. Side kicks for the low roundhouse kicks. If you're a longer guy, side kicks should be your friend. Good job actually stopping that side kick there. Nice to the body. Frame him out a little bit. Hug him because I'm gassed. And round. All right, Sensei David, let's see what you got. Started off with a quick jab. Longer guys, if I'm not sure what they're going to do, I'll usually pop out a long jab or two, maybe a side kick. Oh, you can tell I was looking for that little tricky kick there. Space out that roundhouse kick. Nice catch release there by him. Closing the space. Hanging out. Down street, same old thing that we did last week. Look for the roundhouse kick there. A lot of this is just kind of looking for timing. He did a good job there. I don't think he landed anything. I just kind of framed up big. Hung out in that space. Got that little case of the slippery foot there after that front kick. Nice side kick. Hook kick wasn't there. He kind of sat down. Didn't give me a lot of space to land it. Good by him. Very, very sideways stance here. Came in, timed it. Sat down. Oh, and then he goes for the armbar too. No mercy there. Obviously, we have to watch that back. And here's the danger with jumpy, spinny stuff. So what I'm actually looking for is for him to back up. I'm not expecting to be here at all. Wanted to go jump, tornado kick, let him back up, think I'm gone, and then side kick. And I'll show you a version of that later. But next, Master Dan. Master Dan is a Taekwondo practitioner and instructor. Sorry, I must have choked even saying Taekwondo. Ooh, nice little side kick there. One of the first things that happens when people spar me is they get surprised by my limb length, the old limb length. Nice combos there. You can tell he does Taekwondo based off of that, the fluidity from moving with a back leg attack to putting the foot down and then spinning around after it. Gave him a little bit of my body juice to put on the bottom of his foot there. Throw a jab there. Nice little side kick he threw there. I liked the trajectory of that. Nice front kick. A little cheeky behind the foot. Tried to block that roundhouse kick that he threw. Nice hook kick. Threw that one to the body. Inside crescent, spinning outside crescent. Interesting. There's definitely a time to throw spinning stuff. Right now we're having fun, we're hanging out. Not the worst time. Timing wise though, spinning attacks have to either be offensive or defensive. But there's different oh, did you see what I did there? That little flippy outside crescent to side kick there. Oh, now I've got a case of the wet foot. He comes in with a blitz. All body shots though. When you go blitz, you want to mix it up so there's a threat to the head. Otherwise, your hands are low. Little back fist there. I call that one a little too close. Good job there by Master Dan. Now, we've got a young man here, Taekwondo boxing student. We'll call him John because that's his name. His name's John. Kind of feeling out process here. Went to match with roundhouse kicks. He keeps a little bit of a Philly shell too. Tried checking that Anderson Silva back leg check there. Nothing there for me to check. He actually stuffs my kicky trick here. Watch this. I'm like, oh, and it was gone. He did a good job of pushing off after throwing that low roundhouse kick. Good jab there. He's doing a good job not pacing or not trying to push the pace too much. Oh, what I saw there is he goes jab, cross, and he waits a little too long to throw that roundhouse kick. So like a good student does, he goes, oh, well, let me try that. Boom, boom, bang. Loved it. Like a mean sensei I am, I said, yeah, that was good. Like that. Boom, boom, bang. Oh, man. Sorry, bud. Nice roundhouse kick there. Good side kick. Go for the teep. Go for the question mark kick. Go for the side kick. A lot of left leg. Now I'm like, oh, he's a Taekwondo guy. Let's see. But you can tell he's ironed that out. He's not trying to do what I want to do. He's like, no. I like my boxing game. I like my hands. Let's stick to it. Smart move. You want to do what you do. Don't entertain me. Good. Oh, he catches me with this hook kick here. I'm like, oh, let me scoop this side kick that he's going to throw. Beautiful hook kick. Throw a little roundhouse kick there as he's coming in. Oh, this is the, okay, I'm going to slow this one down. I want you guys to see this one. This is a good combo here. So it starts off with a fake roundhouse kick and then a fake tornado kick. You see how his hands came high? Followed it. I knew that I wasn't going to throw that tornado kick, and he didn't have enough space to back up to get out of the other one. And with that being said, let's move on to our last round. All right, moving on to Connor here. Connor's another karate guy. Interesting stance here. Oh, that was mean. He picked that front leg up to give like a probing. You see I was probing with it? So I was like, oh, well, let me kick this. Went with my kicky trick there, but I noticed he put his foot down, so I bailed on it and threw a cross. Hit him with the chubby surprise. A little hook kick there. He moves in. Hits me with that roundhouse kick there. Kind of flopped over top of my hand there. Did a good job. Trying to cover some stuff up with a side kick. Mike giving him instructions over here. He's got an interesting stance here with his hips super far in front of his head here. We clinch up a little bit. We work on some of the stuff that Mike taught. And then I had to be mean. A little sweep. But then he makes up for it, so it's all good. Oh, and he comes right back in with the side kick. Stuff the side kick. Secret to stopping the side kick is to get your leg over top of theirs. Don't tell anybody that though. Oh, nice, another. I noticed he was blitzing in, so I kind of hunkered down, put my leg behind his and my arm in front for that takedown attempt. Trying to work on parrying some stuff. I noticed that as he's coming in, there's not a lot of hook kicks. So I'm like, oh, well, if it's all coming straight, it's a little bit easier to parry. Bang, bang. Hanging out. Would have gone for a little sweep there. Mike told him to do something and I heard him, so I was like, oh, well, I'll just make sure he can't do that. A little check to a side kick. One of my favorite combos. Throw that right hand over top. He does a good job putting on the pressure. Bell goes. And great rounds, fellas. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you've watched this far, you're a scholar and a gentleman. Make sure you subscribe to the people who you just watched beat me up. And have a good day. Wow.